House. Welcome to Peaceful Trinidad. Folks, on the way to Mystery Pool, this is they don't know the name of the fall, they call it Lemon Fall. David, take one. Good Friday 2025. I ain't even going and call out name. I just going and do a small video clip. It had too much people here. That fella everybody know, the one with the hands up. And this young lady saying 7, 8, 4. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What's going on? Morning. Sharon, you ready for the sun, girl? Yeah, I see the hat and thing. And I Lisa and Michael D. Carolina, die Wendy. Wendy always smiling. I see Wendy struggling going up a hill. She's smiling still, eh? Jonathan and some fellas getting ready down in the back. That's the beautiful views of the hills. Now we're going and walk up just now.
Right, morning everyone.
Happy Good Friday, everyone, and Michael.
Yes. We're going to take a stroll. It should be probably approximately not more than an hour and a half, Dave.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But which waterfall we heading to?
But on the way we will pass the Caura waterfall, but we won't see it. It's slightly off the field, we'll see it. But we are going to Three Springs Waterfall. That's the main one we are going to. Mystery Pool a little lower down the river. We'll see how it goes according to the time and all of that. And there's another waterfall relatively at a zigzag from it. And a couple of deep pools in that area. But again, we will see. That's if you're on the jump in a pool and all of that. So, that's about it. Be your brother's keeper. Watch your steps, watch the trail, and be on our way.
Vishnu, make sure you get the footage.
No footage with anybody tripping and falling along in the river. That's what you said.
I will walk on top of the water for that.
You mean see a jockey back, boy? So Carolina, how the hike going so far?
Wet.
You're skipping? Is a river crossing hike or is a trail hike? Which one you're going to say?
River crossing.
It's a river crossing hike.
Yes, but you were saying that you were jumping, right? So.
Well, I have to walk on my long... folks, you have to walk on your long jump if you intend to not get wet shoes here.
But that's an impossible challenge. You are gonna get wet anyway.
That's Shilindra back.
Good to be back.
Welcome back, Shilindra.
Thank you.
Welcome.
No, like to see how I do it at the end product. I don't know. The end product. I look forward to an easy one, so hopefully this should be an easy one.
Yeah, she come on a Michael Chellery hike with Tony Q.
Tell me this thing now.
And she said, well, yeah, this is going to be an easy one, you know. I said, you go ahead with that. You work out that logic right there. Is your boy Jonathan coming down there?
Trying to keep up with the experts.
Jonathan, how things going, boy?
Good. Like I say, trying to keep up with the experts.
We can see how that goes. More than half of them up front already gone.
Professionals.
I open it there and no Y junction turn in this one, huh? Must see my boy Khalil in the back here. What Khalil up to, boy? Khalil have a backpack with water and he have water, a bottle of water in both hands. You think you have enough water, Khalil?
We have a river.
You sure? I was going to tell it have a river, but I was going to wait for the end to tell you that. You're good, right?
Good. Excellent.
You're trying to figure out how there's so many residences up here?
I am
Tell me.
I am really surprised by the kind of houses I'm seeing up here. Lovely houses that people have up here. I'm not connected to anything. No road.
So Lisa and Sabita, it's going good so far? Because they are no big set of elevation, that's why you hit by just now?
Yes. I did.
Well,
I already hit water right now.
what's that? Aman? That is folk. That is Michael in the background telling elevation coming, elevation coming.
How steep that elevation is.
Folks, 3.5 kilometers, 317 meters up Carolina.
Okay.
You can take a break, Carolina. You can take.
Some encouragement?
No.
We are little.
How you doing, my dear?
Not too bad. Real good.
Real good?
Going good, yeah.
3.5 kilometers with 317 meters up.
Great.
Look, my boy going there.
We almost reached then.
2 miles already?
We almost reached.
No, we have more than this to walk again.
So after 4.25 kilometers, let me say at 3 miles, we at 420 meter elevation. Michael Challery has brought us to the top of the hill.
Main ridge of Trinidad and Tobago.
Main ridge of Trinidad and Tobago. Behind us is the north.
Correct.
So according to Michael, if I drop a waterfall here,
On this side
yeah,
of the ridge, it will flow into the sea. If it fall on this side, it will flow into the Caura Valley.
so that is the main ridge right there.
You continue east, you will end up in Las La Paz, and you go El Cerro de la Ripo, and from there you move on. You go west, you'll go into more into the Caura Valley, on El Ticuch, and you move on
Right.
the Chagaramas.
So we I wouldn't say tippy top, but we're on the main ridge of the northern range of Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
One out.
Correct. Beautiful.
Well done, Michael. Michael, thanks for bringing me on this one. I've never been on one like this before.
You're welcome.
Folks, after a 5 kilometer, you come out of the trail and you're now on the Morne La Croix side. And behind me is the dirt road. You would see Michael and his colleague. That's where we headed. Look at the view. We're up in the mountains. So the narrow trail becomes our dirt road. Folks, look at this beautiful view of the northern range. Bright sunshine. We just crossed 2 hours, all over 5 kilometers coming down. We have a big group today, so you know we have people front, middle, center. Lovely trail going down to Spout Waterfall.
Well, good.
But what's the
So we'll go past La Paz, come down Lopinot, and then come back across.
Folks,
You can do it, but must has some bush.
6.2
That's the main
kilometers.
ridge. That's the main ridge.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
2.5 hours, over 6 kilometers. We're going down into the northern range. We kind of bunching up the team. We had people in groups.
Nah.
So everybody bunch up now.
Somewhere we come to Caura and we come to where the Caura River.
Michael cutting stuff
Nah.
and
We
guiding
never
people.
cut across the ridge.
But there was one location where there
But
wasn't
we
sure if
did
to go left or
Michael's
right.
trail.
And then we come
So
out
what did we do?
Cal.
The plan is they
Yeah,
stop
but
and
we
wait
never
when
crossed.
we
We
went
never
back.
crossed the piece.
Now
That's
everybody
with the
together,
group.
so we had to know.
Okay, because that was with Mario and they.
Yeah. We only went straight along.
And you had carried the hike.
So Andrew, people might be asking when I post this video why you are sweating in the whole hike and everybody else looking like if they sweating on the plane. You might want to answer ahead of time and tell them something.
Okay, because we're walking very slow, we're not exiting ourselves.
And my partner here pull up in a yellow, bright orange shirt, so he can't be missed in the bush.
Yeah.
He's what you call a moving trail marker. Right? Are we going there, big man?
Good, man. Good.
Boy, you even breaking our sweat, boy. Watch me now.
Nice, easy hike, man.
We walk up this hill twice like, because we dotage. We forget Point Waterfall here. Right. Locations. So we make it hard. Carl say you watching everything in the forest. I say, Carl, like you build no house and up here, so you know. Man say you gotta move up here. What's wrong with you, boy? You're moving the people place? Are we going there, ladies? Lisa, and I believe it's Sir Bede, right?
It's Lisa, yes, and Lisa, yes. Yes, you're correct.
Bikers Trail. You carry back the bikers
Brasha
Trail.
Santos, Biker Trail, yes.
I'll carry your bag there. Or if it's a shortcut, I know. I think people should go wrong.
Folks, this is Tony trying to figure out where every single trail you see in the bush does lead. While he walk in one direction. The man brain have about 3 compounds. Welcome to the Northern Range.
Very nice.
Long time when you pull out a map and you watch all them mountains left or right. You basically walk over one of them right now and you're going down. You're going down on the north coast side here.
Ooh.
Folks, just under 7 kilometers. 2 hours 42. I'll be heading down. That's your crew coming there. Try to recognize based on the voices, put a name to a voice. Because you're hearing Tony and he in the back. Yeah, very nice. Plenty snake patch. Yeah,
My goodness. Why do you have to say
that one. Okay. I was being facetious on that one. Poor cylinder, eh? Oh Lord. Abad. Folks, after 7.5 kilometers. Bringing up the entire team. 3 hours. Free throw. Tree Sprouts. Welcome to Tree Sprouts, Canada. You got a sister reminder, eh? And you are a reminder? Venetia, it's cool, eh? It's all water too.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, boy, eh? Yeah. You taking in some cold water. All we hearing is David mouth from way about a kilometers away. Folks are looking like David, you know, the original ballhead boy.
Right, please remain in here.
Spout Waterfall!
So folks, we not too long got to Tree Sprouts and we taking a 10-minute hike, 10-15 minute hike across the what is known as Mystery Pool. This looking like it's a deep section, folks. That's so deep. Mystery pool, folks. You go and take. Perfect. Well done, Carolina. Kids at home. This is what you call an adult slide. Carolina! Let me get out the water before I fall off. Carolina, how was it so far?
Good.
You enjoying the water part?
Yes.
Folks, on the way to Mystery Pool, this is they don't know the name of the fall, they call it Lemon Fall. Yeah. You rolling? David, take one. Folks, as we leave the second waterfall, which I dubbed or coined Lemon Falls, we're heading still on the way to Mystery Pool. Carolina, very slippery rock. Take your time. Use the stick. Alright, let me go. That would be belly flap number 1, folks. Belly flap number 2 coming up. To be or not to be, Caura? To be. So, going into tree sprout. So folks, going into tree sprout. Carolina already in the water in her aquatic natural zone. Which waterfall you like? This one or the previous one?
Both are nice.
That means Carolina like all. No, but I find the other one was warmer.
Warmer? No, it was bigger.
A bit bigger?
Yeah. I mean, but this is wider. On Good Friday to the world, what do you want to say? Blessings to everyone.
So Jonathan, what you've observed so far on this nature walk through the Northern Rangeway, anything of note? Or too much?
Too much, but enjoyable hike. 10 out of 10.
That's the Northern Range right on your right there, boy.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yep. And I guess that's Morne La Croix right there that we could see.
See it?
Yep.
On Carolina. What do I think about the hike? I think this is one of the top 5 fun hikes I have ever been on.
This is
It's
you
been-
say all the time.
No, but
every hike.
I'm not saying it's the best hike. I'm not talking about fitness wise. It has nothing to do with that. This was fun, right? It was chaotic because we had so many people, but we had professionals, so they were in small groups, and that handled itself, right? And going through the gorges was incredible. That was fun. The water part of this hike was the best part, Carolina. And now we're doing the land part, which is good, yeah. Jonathan say, 10 out of 10, but alright.
Once we know in this
I ain't gonna argue with him.
But look at the view, it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
As long as we shaded away from the sun.
yeah.
Yeah, oh, the mad. Yeah, in terms of 10 out of 10 with sun and thing, this is like a 1 or 2. You're real shaded, boy. I noticed we ain't get no sun.
Nope.
Right, and I hope I ain't speak too soon.
Well, looking like we might get rain before we get sun.
Even the waterfall was deep inside the forest to the point where bright sunlight killing you. So it was some cold water in those falls.
The nice cold water, not like a freezing cold water.
Yeah,
Carolina was like a
refreshing.
Carolina was like a child in a candy store. She didn't know which pool to jump in. It was chaotic. That made this the most fun. You see the white bark tree? What kind of tree is that again? I don't know.
No idea.
Alright.
If I ever see a tree and I want to know where it is, I point my phone at it, Google Lens, and it'll come.
That's where we reach here, boy.
Yep.
Let the internet stop now. Alright. You go along that road. You're watching them doomsday movies on Netflix. Internet stop working and man just start going crazy, but you don't have to go crazy. What is that we were saying, Jonathan? We was hoping sun come out. Cool. Alright. So we continue on our nature walk.
That's what I'm saying.
One, hiking with some people here, they one tell them rain falling, yet will fall, the other one, well, I can see hot sun. This is beautiful. I guess we're still in the Morne La Croix side of Trinidad. Next hour also should be across the Caura side. So Carolina, what does ChatGPT say is the meaning of Morne La Croix? Which is allegedly a French term.
More like what?
Morne La Croix.
La Croix?
In English is Morne La Croix. I-X, yeah.
More something like
That is it. That is it. Jonathan,
more, no.
Jonathan, I'm going to take a long time pick up on
my
prize. My pick up on prize in Morne La Croix.
I will say my.
And you're still
my curse.
arguing any man and say thing right? Why
I'm
you like
thinking,
that?
I'm just giving another option.
Another option
curse.
after he get right?
No, what is it?
ChatGPT processing. to get more
ChatGPT taking time. She had no Wi-Fi up here. They're in trouble.
And
But-
now the GPT is, this is giving you emoticons, huh?
Something to do with the cross, you're right. And
Yes.
because on the chat, what's his name? Chellery put it. He put something.
I think I saw something along those lines.
So the lucky winner from North Trinidad, pick up on Jonathan. Along I.
We need to verify.
Carolina have no idea what we're talking about.
Fight it on this way.
So 11.5 kilometers in total. And this has been a whirlwind hike, eh? Jonathan's still exploring nature. Our next man making a snow cone. That's what he tell me. Eh? We don't know how we're doing the snow cone, but he making it. Look at the view of our northern range. So folks, 15.7 kilometers, just under 6 hours total, because we spent some hours by the pool having fun. This is Team Fitness heading back out. Clearly on the Caura side, close to the start finish. Enjoying nature. Look at the beauty. Come out and see your country. Look at this. Incredible. Exiting the Caura side, back to the start finish. Exactly 16 kilometers so far total. We are approaching 6 hours total. We are actually on exactly 16 kilometers. This hike is 7.5 kilometers one way. The extra time and distance we utilized today was going through the gorges, Lemon Fall, Three Sprouts, and making an attempt to get to Mystery Pool. Well, Mystery Pool will remain a mystery to us because we didn't get to see it today due to time constraints. So partner, remind me the name of the fruit?
Mama Sipa.
Mama Sipa. Apparently I'm not from Trinidad, but I got one from a good friend here and I'm going and try it. And this beautiful young lady up front explained to me it's a big seed.
In the middle,
So
and you
it's
have to peel the outer layer, and then you will see like a very thin layer of skin, and you peel that off as well, but thinly, right?
Right, otherwise you're going to lose most of the fruit.
Correct.
And basically, we now going and hit 17 kilometers and this is the end of the hike coming up.
Yes.
A full 7 hours. For me it was real fun, but I went back in that pool. You know, I treated it like it was my personal swimming pool. I didn't want to go in.
The pool gave me
That
something and take
water-
something from me one time.
That water was cool in the beginning, but after that,
It was real cool in the beginning. It was real cool.
And then as you stayed in it, it was like amazing.
And then we went to another waterfall. You was with us?
Tim.
Hey, that waterfall was better. You know why? The water was warmer and it was nice. It was kind of green turquoise water. I said, what is waterfall doing here in the middle of nowhere? Well, it is in Morne La Croix, which has something to do with the cross. And today is Good Friday, so we are where we are. There's a reason. I don't know if you want to tell them how much fun it was for you.
It was fun.
But you ain't sweating. You went on the hike or you don't
She
come?
is a ninja warrior.
Is dice war going on?
Yeah, she is. Show them
I
it.
like her ready to fall down. As soon as I reach by the car on the ground, you know. The ambulance might take me, but you looking like you going home, man. Foot up on the couch. Let me see what I miss on TV today, but folks, we gonna see all it.